everybody, Dauntless here, and welcome back to another episode of Tales. I know, 4 in a day, who knew? I guess I feel kind of like I owe you something since I've been kind of lackluster with my content lately. I haven't put up many videos. But I have the bridle, the golden bridle. I can finally go and meet Gilgamesh. At least this is assuming. I will say for the record that the blackened books are only ones that I wouldn't use, except for the one that ended up basically not really doing much. It was just a little bit of information there, and there was a comment mentioned before that it was put in just so you could see what would happen. I think having the blackened, like Oblivion, moving through the books, right? I think that's it's cool, but once I noticed that it's not hitting any books that I have access to, it doesn't necessarily add in any sort of suspense. It does its job, but I think if there were books where you didn't have anything else you had to do there, and maybe even you pulled the items out, it would start infecting those too. Maybe they'll do that later on. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Excuse me.
You'd better keep your distance if you don't want to get hurt.
Watch me.
What? This is the most incredible thing I have ever seen. How the hell did you calm it down?
It was not me that calmed it down. It calmed down at the mere sight of the bridle. Well, I'd say at this point nothing prevents us from hitting the road.
Yeah, let's do this!
Agreed, dude. By
Agreed.
leaving tomorrow at dawn, we can reach the mouth of the great rivers in about 3 days. I'm off to prepare the chariot.
Oh, this is awesome! And if we want to be like Lawrence of Arabia, we could have a shot of the glowing sun every 5 seconds as we pass through the desert. That's awesome. I like the cutscene there. That's a good touch. I think it kind of helps that this is a rather epic moment when you finally gotten to this point. So now they're kind of like,
We have arrived, stranger.
I guess they understood that the player would eventually be kind of like, oh my goodness, yay!
There lies the island of Utnapishtim, survivor of the Great Flood.
Yeah.
My duty ends here. I wish you good fortune.
Yeah, keep the bridle.
Your duty ends here? What does that mean?
I'm headed home.
I have to get to that island. How do I do that?
I don't know.
Get a boat.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I was ordered to bring you here, where the rivers die and the great sea begins, before the island of the man to whom gods granted immortality. I have done my duty. I can do no more, except to wish you good fortune.
I see. All right, I'll get by on my own then.
Goodbye, dude.
Just need an inflatable
Goodbye,
raft.
Utab.
There's a sailboat there, but I should probably look at everything.
A piece of wood rotting in the salt air. I don't know how it could be useful.
We'll find.
A stone wheel. It looks pretty heavy. An old sailboat. Not a good idea. I have no idea how to sail a boat. I barely know how to row a boat.
What? I thought that was something everybody kind of figured out.
Who are you, stranger?
My name is Alfred. I hail from far away.
My name is Urshanabi, but everyone calls me the Boater. How
Dun, dun,
can I
dun.
help you?
Let's see.
I'm looking for Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk. I was told that he came here on his quest to find the ancient Utnapishtim.
Gilgamesh. Yes, Gilgamesh has indeed been here. I took him to the island of the Old Immortal. I ferried him there in my sailboat.
The Old Immortal, if
Oh,
you're
that's
curious,
good.
is Noah.
Can you ferry me there?
Gilgamesh paid through the nose
Or at least-
for my services. Look here. He gave me this bag full of gold coins. 20 gold coins. Can you match it?
I'm afraid not.
I am sorry then. My answer is no.
I absolutely have to get to the island of Utnapishtim. I desperately need to
Just
talk
take
to
his boat.
Gilgamesh. It's a matter of life and death. Please, please, take me there on your sailboat.
I already told you that I only ferried Gilgamesh there because he paid through the nose for my service.
I can pay through my nose. Here,
I'd
give me a
ferry you
Kleenex.
for 20 gold coins. Otherwise, no deal. Can you pay that amount?
If I could
I'm
get back
afraid
to
not.
the ice
I'm
giant's
sorry,
lair, then.
My answer is no.
Tell me about Utnapishtim's island.
That island you see on the horizon? It was chosen by the ancient Utnapishtim for his home. After receiving the gift of immortality from the gods, Utnapishtim decided to live far away, out from under the gaze of men. That water, separating the mainland from the island, is called the Strait of Death. The gods allow only myself alone to cross it.
Mysterious.
Oh, I get it. That explains the steep price.
Are you insinuating something?
No, no, no. Perish the thought.
So basically, with the story of Gilgamesh, he went and found the original survivor of the Great Flood, who was, in their mythology, immortal. Obviously, you know, this is also kind of like this is also like the Great Flood of the Bible, where the guy who survived it was Noah. Now, obviously, he had his family and everything with him, but Noah was the big name involved.
Tell me about Utnapishtim.
Utnapishtim was born thousands of years ago in Shurubak, a city on the banks of the Euphrates River. He was a good man, devoted to the gods. One day the god Ea warned him that the earth would be submerged beneath the waters by the angry gods, and suggested he build an ark. So, Utnapishtim built a great ship. He took on board relatives and friends, a huge amount of supplies, and all the animals he could muster. This is how he survived the Great Flood. When the flood subsided and the waters began to recede, Utnapishtim came out from the ship and made a sacrifice to the gods. The god Enlil, impressed by his devotion, bestowed upon him eternal life. The wise Utnapishtim soon realized that the rest of humanity would not take kindly to his new condition. Humans being condemned to the futility of life and death, as they are. So he decided to live on that mysterious island, far away, out from under the gaze of men.
Interesting.
It's been great chatting with you. See you around.
Well, I need gold.
A small wooden pier. The mysterious island. According to Ushanabi, Gilgamesh is there. I have to get over there no matter what.
Okay, so let's... Yeah, there's nothing in there right now. I don't have gold from anywhere else, so let's go talk to Merlin and see what he says. I don't remember having any money anywhere. And I swear, if he says, "Not all things of value are made of gold,"
Welcome back, Alfred.
I met Urshanabi, also known as the Boater. He ferried Gilgamesh to the island of Utnapishtim for the fee of 20 gold coins. I asked him to take me there too, but he asked the same fee.
Well, what's the problem? Find a way to get the same fee.
But where can I find 20 gold coins?
Didn't you just say that Ushanabi was paid with 20 gold coins? Find a way to get the same gold coins. And when I say the same, I mean literally the same.
Wait a minute. You're not saying I should...
Exactly, dear Alfred. Go now. Waste no time. Sure they will
Oh, that was helpful! Oh my goodness!
Go now.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do! Oh my. I love it. I love this. Alright, so let's go down to Thor. Out of the way there, Bucky. Oh, that is awesome. The invisibility cloak. I'm gonna do the world's greatest knock-knock ditch. Yep.
Who's that now? Hey, there is nobody here. Is this some kind of joke? That's weird. I thought I heard a knock.
No, there's nothing there.
Oh well. Back to cutting those fish, I guess.
The pouch full of gold coins that Gilgamesh paid to be ferried to the island of Utnapishtim. It's better to leave it where it is. A piece of wood rotting in the salt air. A basket full of stinky fish.
I should probably just
Some
walk
clay
out,
jars. Nothing special. An ordinary candle. I'd rather...
but... Okay.
Who the hell is there? Hey, there is nobody here. Is this some kind of joke?
Hey, if it was Donald Dull, I'm pretty sure I would have wailed on the guy with that rotten log by now. That is awesome.
Who's that now? Oh, it's you again. How can I help you?
I think that's the first time that Merlin has legitimately given me the solution.
I'd like to buy a trip to the island of Utnapishtim.
I mean, technically he didn't, but he gave me enough.
Cost 20 gold coins. Can you pay that amount?
Here.
Of course. Here's a pouch of 20 gold coins.
Oh, well done indeed. This changes everything. I am more than
Excellent.
happy to take you to the island. Let me get ready. Wait for me on the pier.
Until he notices that the other bag is gone. No, we're going anyway. This is exciting. Uh-oh. Oh, it did it! Oh, it did it! I was just talking about how I wanted it to start affecting books that I was already in. Or books that I had already gone to.
This is the exact landing I dropped Gilgamesh off at. It is said that this is the entrance to Utnapishtim's palace. All right. I can only wish you good luck, stranger.
Good luck. Wait, you're going to leave me here? You're not going to wait for me?
No.
Dude, you bought a one-way ticket.
How am I supposed to get back?
Thankfully, I got a bell.
Don't know. Ask Gilgamesh. You'll both be in the same boat, so to speak. I must be on my way. I must get back before darkness falls.
See you later, smart Alec. Alright, I feel like I need to save. I don't know why, but I'm starting to get my adventure game sense.
There are some holes in the column containing small spherical stones.
Ah! And the solution is up here. 31321. Or it's right here. 13132. 131. Aha! It looked like it was the one up there, but it wasn't. The music here is actually very nice. Uh-oh, I think it's him.
Gilgamesh?
Men used to call me so.
Oh, thank goodness I've finally found you. I need your help. You're the only hope for mankind.
I lost all interest in mankind a long time.
Uh-oh, the guy's in the background. That's Oblivion back there. See him in the corner?
Librarian, I must admit, I underestimated you.
Oblivion?
You were expecting someone else, Librarian.
Oh, I thought you were Dracula or
Perhaps
Nosferatu.
some nice, wise old man. Survivor of some flood. That is the tale Gilgamesh would have told once back in Uruk. But he won't be going back to Uruk. And he won't be telling any tales.
You damn demon! That's not what's gonna happen. Gilgamesh, the human race needs you. Defeat that evil demon and give back to mankind the power to tell tales.
I've already made my decision, stranger. Go back to where you came from. I can't help you.
Gilgamesh came here to learn the secret of immortality. Besides death, my sister, I am the only immortal, the eternal Oblivion. And Gilgamesh will join me. We will be one in eternal forgetting. Men are born, grow up, think, and then they die, and their thoughts come back to me. Exactly as with your beloved Enkidu, Gilgamesh. His body is rotting, but his thoughts are in me. His essence came back to me and returned to the eternal Oblivion. Joining me, Gilgamesh will join his beloved Enkidu, and over time, all all those he used to love.
Gilgamesh, don't listen to him. This isn't how it's supposed to be.
And how should it be, stranger? Should men go on deceiving themselves? Should men strive for happiness and then inevitably lose it forever? Why should we go on telling stories about heroes, deeds, and love? Why should we perpetuate this illusion? Enkidu was the person I loved most in the world. But now he's dead. Did our friendship have any meaning?
Gilgamesh, don't talk like that.
You may now kindly shut up, librarian. Go back to Merlin and tell him that finally you, Guardians, have been defeated. You still use that ridiculous little bow for your travels.
Damn you! I'll teach you a lesson.
I'd advise you to stay away from that barrier if you don't want to get roasted. Now leave us alone.
Hi.
Damn it. I hope Merlin knows what to do.
Oh, I hate that guy. Well, that's not good. Great. Merlin! What say you, old man?
Welcome back, Alfred. How can I help you?
I finally found Gilgamesh.
Oh, well done indeed.
Unfortunately, Oblivion found him first, and Oblivion talked Gilgamesh into joining him in the Eternal Oblivion. Gilgamesh doesn't want to help me.
All is not lost, my dear Alfred. Probably your words alone are not incisive enough to convince Gilgamesh.
What should I say to persuade him?
I don't think the words should come from you.
Who else can convince him?
Enkidu.
Enkidu? But Enkidu is dead.
I know. This is why you will need to descend into Hades.
Oh!
What?
Wait, let me think. There are so many books that describe a descent into the underworld, but I'd say that the ideal one is the Divine Comedy.
Oh, yeah.
The Divine Comedy, and find a way into the realm of the dead.
Dude, the Divine Comedy isn't just the realm of the dead.
Enkidu,
That's not the
and
realm of the
find
dead.
a
That's
way
one
to
half
bring
the realm of the
him
dead.
to
Well,
Gilgamesh.
in,
Go
you know,
now.
certain
Waste no
mythology.
time. There's not a minute to lose. Soon Oblivion and Gilgamesh
I hope
will be
Enkidu is a
one.
really bad man.
I have no further questions for you. I'll get back to my mission.
Go now. Waste no time. Oblivion is already on the move. You must stop him before it's too late.
Okay, all I want from this is some really creepy area to go into. Just flat out the creepiest thing ever. Ah, dang bandage. It itches. Crap. Ah, there we go. Okay. The Divine Comedy. This was one of the ones I was really excited about. So I'm just going to say, because I haven't mentioned anything about that plot twist it just did there, that is awesome. I wasn't sure how they were going to carry on, because I figured, you know, you find Gilgamesh goes and blows everything away, and the end, you know, game over. But having him get corrupted and everything, I think it's kind of nice, because he just spent like a half the game trying to get to him. And then it's a really good twist that you get to him and everything's basically, you know, gone straight to hell, which is exactly where we're about to go. And if I remember properly, Gilgamesh did go there and he was talking to whatever, and then they had to get the spirit of Enkidu did come back and talk to him and convince him to come back. So, this is still technically going along with the story. There it is, folks. This could be good. I'm really excited. Please have done a good job of designing this. Interesting. Okay.
Dante?
Or Virgil.
Dante Alighieri of Florence, in person. Rather, who art thou? Where dost thou hail from?
My name's Alfred. I come from a very far away country.
Alfred. Unusual name. But, tell me, how didst thou find thyself deep in this dark forest?
It's a bit complicated to explain. Anyway, I was looking for you, great poet. I need your help.
You need my help? Why, if I may ask, monsieur?
Well, I need to find the entrance to the underworld.
Thou actually wants to descend into Hades? Thou hast lost thy mind! Art thou crazy?
Yes.
I have traveled there, and from there I have returned to see once more the stars. I returned from the land from which there is no return, only with the help of the divine Virgil. And I have no intention of ever revisiting that place. I sorely need to go home and rest.
Ah, you people
Goodbye.
never want to help. Come on, clothesline the sucker and drag him.
Wait, please.
Very well. I'll wait. But give me a good reason to guide you where there is no hope of return.
Okay. Fine.
Come on, Messer. I'm waiting. Give me a good reason to guide.
Good reason? Oh my goodness. If I could get... I'm thinking the invisibility cloak, but I'm gonna ask Merlin just in case.
Welcome.
I went into the book, The Divine Comedy, and I met Dante Alighieri. I can't convince him to guide me to the entrance of the underworld.
To convince him, you have to find the right words, Alfred. Remember that the Divine Comedy has both a literal meaning and an allegorical one. The literal story is of Dante getting lost in a forest and being rescued by the soul of the great poet Virgil, which leads him through the 3 realms of the underworld. The allegorical meaning concerns the path of moral and religious purification that every man must walk to obtain eternal salvation. Go now! Waste no time! There's not a minute to lose! Soon Oblivion and Gilgamesh will be one!
Alright.
I have...
In that case...
Go now!
Well, I think I'm going to get back to this, but thanks everybody for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. Again, same thing. If you subscribe and hit the notifications icon, you can tell when I've posted up new videos. I have all my information down in the description down below. Thanks everybody for dropping by, and as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day.